Hey guys, so this is a quick video to go over what's going on in week 2 of our sociology course. Once you get into Blackboard and you navigate to the course content and you click on week 2, this is what you're going to see. It's due on September 12th, so that's a Sunday, and you're doing 2 chapters. The first chapter, Chapter 1, is going to discuss at large what sociology is, as well as major players and theories that are involved with sociology. So this is always where you want to start. If you click in this folder, you're going to have access to your ebook right here, right off the bat. All you do is just click this link, and it's going to take you right to your book. Okay, and then you just click and you start reading. It looks just like the book does. When you're ready to move on, you click over here and you can go into chapter 1, read, and then click your arrows to keep reading the whole chapter. Now, if you are not a big time reader and you're not like going to read this word for word, page to page, I want to show you a trick on how to be an interactive reader. So you'll notice right here that when you're in your table of contents, there's always a section header. What is sociology? How to think like a sociologist. So here we're looking at sociology's family tree. So these are the major players of sociology. Okay, so what I would do if you're not somebody who wants to read the entire chapter is I would do an interactive reading exercise, which would be to take a notebook and have it next to you while you're reading, and then use these section headers right here and turn them into a question. So instead of saying sociology's family tree and then start reading, turn this into a question. What is sociology's family tree? And then scroll through, review, and scan until you can find an answer to that question, and then be done with that section and move on. The smaller section, sociological roots, again, what are sociology's roots? Scan until you're able to find the answer to that question and then move forward. Okay, Auguste Comte, who is he? Figure out who he is, what he did for sociology, and then keep going. Okay, Harriet Martineau, same thing. Okay, and so this is interactive reading. So this is actually proven to really help you retain information better than just reading word for word, page to page. But I want you guys to do what's comfortable for you. Regardless of how you take in the information, please know that when you're doing your assignments like the inquisitives, you're going to want to have an idea of what the inquisitive is about before you start it. So it is not recommended for you to skip reading or reviewing the information and just go straight to the assignments. It is not going to bode well for you, I promise. All right, so getting back to week 2, all right, chapter 1, you can read it in your book. I've given you an outline of chapter 1. I've given you flashcards. These are interactive, so if you click on them, you have the term sociology, and you can flip for the answer. It's a great study tool. You can put definitions first if you want to, okay? And there's 51 different terms, and so you can use this as a wonderful study tool, especially for when our tests come up, all right? They'll always be open. I've given you a PowerPoint to the chapter as well that hits highlights, okay? And then these are wonderful. I really want to talk about these for a minute. You're going to find this exact setup, book, outline, flashcards, PowerPoint, videos for every chapter in your book, okay? And then the videos I've broken down into what they're about, how long they are, okay, and then the link to them. So if you're more of a visual learner and videos are going to help you learn better, then by all means watch these videos, okay? Even if you're not a visual learner, I would really encourage you to watch any and all of these videos that I post here. I know that videos sometimes speak better to this new generation of students. And so instead of reading, if you want to watch the crash course video of what is sociology, you just click right on that and listen for 9 minutes. Take notes if you want to, okay? These take a lot of what's in chapter 1 and break it apart so that you can understand it a little bit better. And then lastly, what you're going to see in your chapter folder is your actual assignment. So this is your chapter 1 inquisitive. So last week, you should have done the how to use assignment in inquisitive. That assignment taught you how to use the program. Now you're going to actually start answering questions and you're going to start doing chapter inquisitives. All you do is click on it. It's going to take you to the inquisitive. I have instructor access, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in student preview. And then we're going to view it one more time. Okay, so click on chapter 1 inquisitive. This is what you're going to see. You're going to want to start answering questions. Okay, and then remember your question confidence slider. Make sure it's up where you want it with points. Remember, to get a 100, this has to be 800, your activity score, your target score. And then you don't have a grade in the grade book until this changes and turns black. You must answer a minimum of 10 questions to get a grade. Now, your grade won't always be 100 after 10 questions, but you will get a grade after 10 questions. If you want the 100, you just keep answering questions until this turns to 800. Okay? The other thing I want to show you is right here. So if you're looking at a question and you're not sure the answer and you want to try and find it, if you click right here, it's going to take you back to your book and it will give you the page you can read to find that answer. Okay, so you have to read it again to find that answer. Okay, so lots of great stuff here. This is a wonderful, fun assignment that helps you learn sociology really well. If you're still confused on inquisitives, please reach out to me. I'm going to send out an email announcement that kind of like breaks down exactly what it is and how you get a grade on it. But you should have done the how to use, so you should be fairly familiar and ready to go with those. So back to week 2, you have chapters 1 and chapters 2 due. They look identical. Your book comes first, then you have a chapter outline, then you have flashcards, then you have a PowerPoint, you have videos that go with the chapter, okay? And then at the very bottom, you have your inquisitive assignment. So this week, the expectation is for you to read chapter 1, which is all about what is sociology. And then you're going to jump into chapter 2, which is how does sociology study social life? So we're going to look at research methods, okay? And once you get done with all the learning tools, your assignments are chapter 1 inquisitive and chapter 2 inquisitive. Those are all due on September 12th, okay? If you have any questions about week 2, you're not sure what to do, or you need a little bit of help, or you just want some clarification, remember you can always reach out. All right, y'all guys have a great week. Bye.